Well, they told me to come here and talk. I don't have anything prepared, so I'm just going to wing it. Really what I'm going to talk about is the identity, the importance of identity, and keeping traditions alive. Our people, we get our identity from the 7 clans. You get your clanship from your mother or your matriarch society. So if your mother was Wolf Clan, that is the clan that you took on as well. And that is where your identity comes from. Now, if you were born not of a Cherokee woman, you did not have an identity within our people. The identity gave you access to everything, whether it be ceremonies, certain dances, leading songs, shaking shells, things like that. Those are some of the things that you were able to do when born into Cherokee society and having a clan. And you also had the right to speak in council, because you were as much part of that village as the rest of the people in there. Now again, if you do not have that clanship, you do not have an identity, therefore you do not exist. So if you did commit a crime among one of our people, and you decide to flee from that village that you did that crime and go to a what we call a peace town, there again you are not subject to protection, because you do not have a clan, and therefore you are killed on sight. And that's the importance of it today as well. This also helped with intermarriages among clans. Whenever we marry, we have to marry outside of our clan. We're not allowed to marry inside, because that is what we call like incest, inbreeding. That's what the clan was set up for, was to prevent that, because everybody in that clan is your family. You look at them as your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, great-grandparents, people like that. And you don't mess with anybody in your family like that. So if you were caught having any type of relations with a person in your own clan, it's punishable by death as well. And again, today though, where the modern, the major culture is European culture, Western culture, we are the minority, and it's kind of difficult for us to keep our traditions and our culture going like they used to be back 200 years ago, because of this dominant culture. Once Europeans arrived here, that created a ripple in the waters, and was a very, very big culture shock, because we weren't used to the way the Europeans lived. And since they came in full force and claimed this land for their own, we didn't have a choice but to adapt into the westernized culture in order to survive. If we had stayed in our own culture, we probably would have faced extinction of our people. But our people are able to adapt. That's how we've been able to survive all these years. And our people have been here for well over thousands of years. We go back around 11 to 14,000 years here in this area. The Smoky Mountains is the oldest mountains here in the world. We've always, in our creation stories, where there's no migrating, nothing like that. We were always here. The Creator put us here, and this is where we'll stay. And due to that ability to adapt, we are still here today. And if it wasn't for that, we probably wouldn't be here. Now, for the importance of identity, for anybody, it doesn't matter if you're Cherokee or not, it's important for you to find out where you come from. Because if you do not, then really what is your purpose? If you're just here to be here, you don't know where you come from. It's sad to think about.